What's up guys, this is True John from The Balanced Ape. I'm just going to give you a quick rundown of my EDC pack. Okay, so to get started, first of all, the pack itself, as you can see, is not one of these Maxpedition or VanQuest packs. I'd like to upgrade to one of those at one stage, but I was just trying to put something together on a budget to sort of put things that I normally carry in my backpack anyway, or without any sort of organization, to try and put it together in one pack. So anyway, look, I'll take you through what's in my pack. I've borrowed lots of ideas from loads of other YouTubers out there, lots of people in the EDC community and the prepper community. It's something I'm relatively new to, not from the point of view of being new to trying to be prepared for things, but I guess the idea of how people really have gotten into this, being prepared and putting things together, thinking things through. I'm all for that. So let's go through what I have so far in this sort of budget pack. Okay, so if we have a look, first of all, the pack itself is one of these. I'm not even sure the brand. I will put the description in the link of where I got on Amazon. It was quite cheap. It's at least a quarter of the price that you would pay for an actual Maxpedition bag of this size. So I'll just take you through what exactly is in it. It's pretty packed full with stuff on the outside and on the inside. So maybe if we start on the outside, I'll have a look. And a lot of this gear I've had for a long time now and just haven't upgraded it. It's just stuff that I have. I'm living in an urban environment right now, so we'll start here from the back. You can see it's got the molly webbing on the back. Just got a nice little carabiner here. It has a good handle, another little hook handle there. So on the back, I've got a really old Gerber Gator knife on the back, held on with some Ranger bands. So this is a very old knife. It's very obviously basic. I'm not a big knife guy, but it does what it needs to do. I've had this for probably over 25 years now at this stage. One of these little shackles on the back. So just, who knows, or we might need a little metal shackle. More Ranger band. If you just cut an inner tube into little slices, a bicycle inner tube, and very useful for attaching stuff. Stronger than rubber bands. And you'll see in my pack I've got loads of Ranger bands. We also have a bandana just strapped here to the outside as well, because obviously we know there's lots of uses for bandanas. Okay, to get onto the inside, we'll start here. Well, there's two little pockets here in the outside pocket. You can slip something in there. Essentially, I just have I won't pull them out, but there's a rubber glove. So there's a pair of nitrile gloves there. In the outside pocket, obviously there's Velcro here for these morale patch things, but I'm not necessarily into that. In the outside pocket, little basic boo-boo first aid kit, some gauze. There's a couple of batteries, AA batteries, some ibuprofen, a little syringe thing, and obviously some assorted bandages, more rubber gloves, some ear protection. So a really basic boo-boo first aid kit. Now let's get inside here. So the bag itself is supposed to be 1000D nylon. I don't know how long it's going to last. So again, it's one of these things, false economy, trying to save money on the bag. But look, it's serving its purpose right now. So the idea is we want to keep everything together. So inside the old bag, which is stuffed full of things. And I'll give you a weight. I'll maybe put in the description the total weight of this bag. Okay, so if we start on the left side, we've got paracord, right? So the 550 paracord, it's a 7-strand, pretty much mil spec. I don't know what the ultimate mil spec is really, but there's 7 strands in there. This is about 21 feet of paracord, 7 meters-ish. Okay, we have a little charger, a little phone charger, a little battery. So along with that, you've got the little wires to the little USB charger for that. An OTG lead. So this is one of these on the go. So you plug this into your phone, your Android phone, and it has a USB out, so you can essentially pop memory sticks into that and move stuff to and from your phone to a memory stick. Very useful. On this side, a little ratcheting screwdriver, and the bits are in there. Your basic Stanley with the multiple, you've seen these bits, Phillips and flathead. A spork. I just wrapped the end of it because it's poking through there. And one of these little clips, very useful for who knows what. Right, so this could be used for poking things. Lots of different uses. For some wooden sticks, non-conductive material, as far as electricity. Again, you're talking a bigger stick, which is also a fork. A lighter, not a big lighter, but a full-size lighter. Seems to work pretty well. A torch or flashlight. It's a single AA, so again the AA's that match with this. Obviously we like to hopefully keep our batteries matching with the batteries that we carry. A basic pen. Now this supplements the other EDC stuff that I would carry in my pocket, and I will show you that a bit later. Tweezers. One of these little hex wrenches that happens to have a Phillips head on it as well. The ubiquitous Sharpie. A mechanical pencil. A really handy magnetic grippy thing that stretches out really far, and pretty strong magnet at the end in case you drop something. Very useful, I guess. A very small way to get into tight spaces. You're talking about a little screwdriver that can hold bits. Okay, now getting over to this side, you can see it's just got your standard webbing that holds stuff on this side. There's a little back pocket here, so we'll get to that bit. This little pouch just here to hold, there's a whistle. There's a little light. Obviously, I guess you can use that for your bike, or you can use that for signaling of some kind. A little carabiner. Just a piece of cotton cloth. And a very ultra basic sewing kit, a couple needles, some buttons, thread, and there's some toothpicks inside the thread there, just to keep that in one place. Okay, now a little microfiber cloth for cleaning the glasses or whatever. You have a landscape sharpener, knife sharpener, with the ceramic edge here for serrated blades, or just for general sharpening. You have the ceramic and the carbide, and so you can look this up. I got this on Amazon. Great, very easy to use, sharpens blades very quickly. Little tape, measuring tape. These little Velcro ties, very useful in case you need to secure anything. This is one of my favorite things here. This is by a company called Engineer. They're Japanese scissors, so they are Engineer PH55 scissors, made in Japan. Really funky design. Wire cutters in the middle. This is a little bit serrated edge there. They're very sharp. If you just, I'm not going to do a demonstration with them, but they're very sharp and they can cut through a lot of stuff that you wouldn't think scissors should be able to cut through. So these are great, and they have a little sheath they come with too. So these are the Engineer PH55 scissors made in Japan. A little box cutter knife with blades that you can break off. See, it's always useful. I've got these little tins, again, held together by, Ranger bands to keep them secure. Got these little tins on eBay. So essentially in here I've got some of those bits that will fit onto obviously the screwdrivers. See just little hex thing, little hex wrench thing that comes in with any package of IKEA. There's some wire, some galvanized wire, paper clips, some thumbtacks, random rubber band in there. So just a bunch of bits and bobs that you may need either to fasten something or screw something. Obviously the bits and all that go all together. In this tin, I've got in this tin more Ranger bands, a little balloon. I don't know what you could use that for. You could fill, I guess in theory, it's not the best thing to fill water with, but you could throw a water balloon at somebody. You could use it for signaling. Let's see, there's more Ranger bands in there, a few more rubber bands. There's some rubber O-rings in there, some small zip ties, and that's essentially what's in that pack. Again, this is a work in progress. We'll see how useful lots of this stuff will ever come in handy. Some electrical tape. This is something that needs to be upgraded because, again, I've had this guy for 20, over 25 years now at this stage. I don't even know what the model is, but it's a Gerber, right? Probably one of their first multi-tools. Very basic, nothing locks, but look, it's served me really well over the years. Has a file, the saw works very well. See, the blade isn't that sharp anymore, but probably the pliers are used the most. And obviously what's great with the Gerbers is you have that one-handed deployment system. So again, we just keep that in there. Obviously, I'd love to upgrade this to a Leatherman Wave or the like, at some stage. Zip ties. I love me some zip ties, right? So loads of different. You got the fat ones, the thinner ones, pretty long, not so long. So a big bundle of zip ties. You can never go wrong with zip ties. Then we've got our duct tape wrapped around a little card. A foil blanket, emergency blanket. More wire, some actual string, some more twine type of string. A little notepad. And that's it in there. So that's pretty much my bag. Hope you like it. If you like, subscribe. Hopefully I can get some more videos out there. All right, for now, take care. Keep evolving.